What's up, Hunter?
Oh,
I knew that was gonna happen the moment we started. I knew you'd just be like, "Oh, okay, here it is."
how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I got probably I don't know. You got one of my good friends here, big Hunter Bishop.
How you guys doing today?
TurnThree, Twitch.tv. Check him out. I have been wanting to do this for a little bit. Want to just have like a weird little series where I sit down, talk to my friends about whatever. And I am actually pretty excited that you were going to be the first person to do it with.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm very excited to be here. A little nervous, but we'll get it out of the way.
Yeah, a little jitters to get out of there.
Yeah.
The way I think of it is this first one's going to be real weird anyway.
Yeah.
So like,
and then the rest afterward will be good.
yeah, they might still be weird.
If you have me back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, anytime. So I kind of wanted to get you on because you started streaming recently.
I did.
Very recently. Very recently. And I kind of have a background in it, but I think every time you look online, you see like people that have been doing it for years. It's a fridge.
Oh.
I knew it was going to make some weird sound. I remember when I was setting everything, I was like, oh yeah, that fridge is there. It's going to make some kind of weird noise.
Yeah.
I'll edit it out later.
All right.
But yeah, like, so like you always see like the big people like Pokemon,
Yep.
and Dr. Disrespect, all those guys, but no one ever like talks to like people when they're starting out.
Okay.
So like I kind of wanted to get some of the perspective of like somebody who's just starting out. And I mean, I'm not a big shot either. Like I've done it for a little bit.
Further than I am.
I'm a little bit further,
Yeah.
but not too much further. But yeah, I don't know, like what got you into like streaming in the first place? Like what was like, oh yeah, this seems like something fun I want to do. I
Oh,
want
boy.
to sit in front of a camera for hours.
Yeah, that's a good starter question. So it all began back in the year of 5th grade. So I have a bunch of, I guess it comes from our background with work also.
Yeah. For those who don't know, he and I also do work together
Yes.
at a
Game?
game store.
Yeah.
A tabletop game store.
Is it a hobby shop? No.
I guess it's kind of a hobby shop.
I don't even know
it's
what that
not.
means. I'm just
So
throwing it
like,
out there,
I
honest to
think
God.
the people that do like the Warhammer stuff,
Yeah.
that's like the
Okay.
hobby stuff.
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess.
makes
I don't
sense.
know.
When
Let me
people
turn
say
my phone on.
hobby, is that like hobby? What am I thinking? Like a hobby.
Yeah, I mean, like
hobby or something?
card games are a hobby for
Yeah,
people.
Yeah.
I mean, most people. Well, most
Okay.
people, I guess, should say. But anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
no,
off.
No, you're all good. To answer your question, going back to our job, I guess it has a lot to do with that because we have a lot of different minds in our industry and a lot of people who try to stream and a lot of people who have gone through that and everything. And it's always been in the back of my head, like, I want to try streaming out. Am I going to be good at it? Am I going to know what I'm doing and everything like that? And I'm at this point in my life where I'm in a settled job right now. We've been there for quite some time now, and it's going decent and everything. And I have a bunch of friends like you who have helped me out beginning this process.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of being steered in the right direction to begin with. And I feel like I'm starting off better than most of the people have,
Yeah.
hopefully.
I mean, you're like on your way to getting a Twitch affiliate, so like,
Yeah, we
that's
are working towards
pretty
it.
quick.
I'm
Was it like 2 weeks in?
I'm a month in.
A month in? Okay.
Yeah, so a little bit of time, but we hit the 50 goal mark, followers, and we're still hoping to grow and everything. I know it's going to take some time, definitely, but we're looking onward and upward.
Like I've not been able to be at every single one of your streams because I'm either working or like streaming myself or whatever.
Yeah.
But every time I am in there, it looks fun. Like I think the biggest thing that some people, or the biggest mistake sometimes people make, is they get into it with like the end game and goal. They're like, oh, I want to get like 1 million like subscribers or something like that. And it's just like, I think, and this is the problem that I had the first time around, was I think people should be more concerned about having fun.
Absolutely.
Because like, and I know that sounds so like cliche or whatever, but like when you start getting too deep into like, oh, I didn't get any subscribers, or no one's donating anything, or I'm not making any money off of this. When you're worrying about that kind of stuff, your stream quality just fucking plummets, man.
Yeah.
It's just like people can get that vibe off of you of like,
Okay.
just like, hey,
Okay.
like this guy's just in it for the money or whatever.
I have a side question
Oh,
for you.
sure. Go
You
for
know,
it.
I didn't completely off topic.
No.
Might
Throw it
edit
out there.
this
Throw it
part
out there. No.
later.
Throw it out there.
Where are we at on cursing? I didn't want to curse, you know, or anything.
Go for it.
All right.
This is going up on YouTube.
I'm gonna keep it G-rated.
I mean, you can if you
I
want
might
to.
throw something out there.
Okay.
If I feel strongly.
Okay.
I heard you and I was like,
Oh, here it is.
There it
No.
Shots fired. Boom, boom, boom.
It's fine.
All right. We're past that.
No, I don't know. People get the other thing. You were talking to me about this before we started recording. Where like it's tough to like get into the mindset of talking to no one but everyone.
Absolutely.
Like I don't know. Have you tried like any strategy or anything like that to get past that?
So to begin with, I completely agree with what you're saying about people getting ahead of themselves and everything when it comes to streaming. But I guess getting in the mentality, one great tip that I think possibly has been the best tip that I've picked up so far from just watching a simple YouTube video. Someone not told me directly, but said through their video, to take down your viewer count.
Yep.
So you don't know who you're talking to.
That is
you don't know if there's anybody there. You don't know if there's 1,000 people there. And you know, in my mind, there's still that. Oh, you know what? There's only 4 people watching me at this time.
It's hard to get that out.
I've been doing that for maybe 4 days now, 5 days now, and I've realized I have talked more. I've had like some, you know, awkward silent moments, but there's also times where I've caught myself and I'm just like, gotta get back into it. There could be 13 people watching, 15 people watching.
You never know.
You know, it's not a ton of people, but you get the mindset when you don't see the number anymore, you kind of just forget about it. And you're just like, all right, I have nothing to worry about, you know?
It's good that you did that early. Yeah. Because it is hard. Like even for me, like it is hard for me to not look at that throughout a stream. Yeah. And the problem I have though is like I used to look down there and see like 50, 60, and now I'm back to like 0. Yeah. And so it's like, all right, but yeah, that is probably one of the most important things starting off. Is just like getting that number out of your head. Yeah,
absolutely. But I mean, like I said, I think that's one of the better tips, if not the best one so far that I've gotten. I've actually like made it a goal kind of thing to, if I do ever somehow become big, maybe in the future, 4 years down the line, 3 years down the line, you know, however long it takes until I can actually say I've got 1,000 people watching me, you know, I kind of want to just keep it to where I never see the number and just always keep it off, no matter how big I make it, no matter if I stay small and everything. And just like, because you don't see people doing that, you always see the people's numbers on their stream and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I want that.
No, I don't like when people have like their numbers and stuff that. It's one thing to have like, oh, this person followed or whatever, like that kind of stuff on there. But like when you're like, I've got 300 something people watching me, it's just like, yeah, I can see that, man. Like I can just look down there and like I don't need you to tell me that in 2 spots on the screen. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's something that I have a hard time with too. But there's that, and I think the other thing that I think you might be maybe falling into the trap of is same thing I did too, where like you start focusing on like the equipment and like making everything look nice and like try to make it look super professional. It's the reason why I got these 2 cameras over here that we aren't even using because we didn't have the help that I wanted tonight, or today. Thanks, Kim. Shout out to Nexus Twitch.tv. Hasn't streamed in like at least 5 years. Like I probably invested way too much money into it. Like, so
I've invested 0 so far, which I'm not upset about, but I do, like I said, I want to pick up one of these lights like things.
Softbox or something like that.
Softbox? Okay.
I call them softboxes. I'm sure there's an actual correct technical name for them, but no. Soft boxes they are. So
I would like to pick one of those up because lighting on most of my streams, if it's not during the day, I have a lamp next to me, but it's not the best. And one of these things would be great. I've been trying to figure out ways and everything. I've tried using my phone light, and it's just like,
oh yeah, that's too much.
Lightning bolt in my face, and I'm like, all right, come on. So I haven't spent everything. I talk about wanting to get new stuff and everything like that, but I know I'm gonna save up and take some time. I got some priorities I got to handle first before I get all this stuff.
I went a little ridiculous with it when I first started. But to be fair, it was more than just myself. Yeah. Like it was myself and three other dudes. So like we all put in $100. Yeah. And then from that money, we bought microphones and XLR cables and like mic stands that are over there in that corner. Yeah. Like just a bunch of equipment, because we also did it with the mindset of like, oh, we're making a podcast. Yeah. We're not just like streaming just games. Like we're doing more than that. And I took that mentality from the podcast and then brought it over to my stream, and I was just like, oh, I gotta make a sick overlay and I gotta do this and that. And like at a certain point I was just like, why does my stream look like Fox News with like all kinds of shit just rolling down on the screen? Like, hey, I got this, this person donated $2.50. It's just like,
and at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Like, I personally, this is just a taste thing. I would prefer all that stuff not on screen. Okay. I like it just very bare bones. I almost don't even like put in my logo or name or anything.
Like a little laid back.
Yeah, I want it to be me and the game. Like that's what, or me and whatever I'm talking about. Yeah. Like that's why you came to my channel to watch, was like to watch me and whatever I said I was streaming.
Or to talk to you. And
or to talk like it's like that was the point.
Just have a really natural.
Yeah, when you have all that extra shit, it just, I don't know. It gets cluttered for me.
That is one thing I'm kind of looking for, is an overlay. I do want an overlay. Yeah, but I want to find a decent one.
Yeah,
I need to find out how.
I don't have anything against overlays. I just think that some people take it to like a ridiculous level.
Absolutely.
Where they just have so much shit. Yeah. Yeah. just so much stuff going on. But I don't know. That is something that I find a little weird.
To back on the point about all the accessories and everything, I think maybe this is just my mindset thinking about it. Yeah. Possibly you got into it a little more than I have. Maybe because you know a little bit more than the techie stuff and all.
Yeah, there's that too. I went to school for it, so like I know about it. It's just
I have no idea about any of this stuff.
It's probably for the better, to be honest. Because like the thing is, like when you know about it, you're like, oh, that would be cool if I could do that. And you're like, I could do that. All right, I'm gonna get the things I need to do that. And you're just like, later on, you're just like, why? There was no reason for me to do that. Other than like
the same
spent like a ridiculous amount of money just for like something that no one's even gonna notice. But
a little voice transmitter.
Yeah, I used to do that, man. I used to have like a little. I used to put all my stuff through like Adobe Audition, just like this audio program.
Okay. Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. But and I'd have like little things that made my voice sound like a little alien, and like little different things, like little buttons to hit on there. And then I was just like, why? Like, why am I doing it? But
it's fine. It's fine. It's good.
Some people like it. Yeah. Some people like it, and it's just a matter of taste. Like I would never tell somebody like, you don't need to do any of that. It's more so of like, that's my own personal preference, you know. But I don't know. There's that. I wanted to ask you as well, I guess going forward, like what is your, I know we just were talking about how like people think too far ahead or like get too in their own head about getting a bunch of viewers or whatever, but like if you could have any number of followers, any number of subscribers or whatever that you want, like what's the thing that you want to do that you maybe can't do right now, like on stream, like as far as
short-term goals, long-term goals?
Yeah, like what kind of stuff are you like, I can't wait till like I'm able to do this, you
know? So I guess if anyone personally knows me, like, I mean, I'm sure you could vouch for this, but I'm a very medium person at first, but once you get to know me, you realize that I'm fun and energetic, and I like to help people. I have a good time and everything like that. So I see a ton of streamers do streams where they do charities and stuff like that and everything like that. I think it would be awesome to not personally do charities, but like give back to the people who follow you and subscribe to you, like instead of making them, because I don't want to say I'm not in it for the money, because like everyone wants to make money in the end.
That's
and everything
right.
But that's not one of my goals right now. I'd like it if everyone just followed me. I don't care for subscribers. I don't care for how many views I get, all that and everything. Like I do want to get affiliated
Right,
eventually, and that does take viewers, but I want people to enjoy themselves. I want to make people laugh. I want to make people have a good time.
Yeah.
And you know, you see people, I mean, this might be a touchy subject for a second, but you see sick people who watch like the Ellen Show and stuff like that. Like, you ever seen the Ellen Show where they're like, oh, you bring me life and joy and happiness and stuff like that while I'm in the hospital.
Yeah.
I kind of want to be like a figure like that to some
get that.
people. I want to have a good time. I want to make people enjoy their day. People to wake up and actually come out and have a good laugh and ask me questions and just talk to me and get to know me and stuff.
I get that, man.
Yeah. I want to connect with a bunch of people.
I can kind of vibe with you on that. I get that, because we don't work in a particularly like bad industry. It's more so of that the people that are into the things that like at our job, they're usually very introverted people, and they're introverted people for a reason. Usually, sometimes you have no idea what's going on in people's lives, man.
Absolutely.
Like if for a second me getting scared at something in Apex Legends or getting jump scared in like some horror game like can make people happy, or at least forget about whatever is like on their head, that's great. Like that's ideal. I get that, man. I do think though, this was something I was thinking about the other day, and I thought about making a video on it, but it's one of those thoughts that just kind of comes in your head, but I didn't have enough time to like flesh it out. I don't know if you've experienced this yet. I guarantee you will.
I'm gonna take this out of my pocket.
Get a little more comfortable. There is a trend, especially on Twitch. I think it happens regardless anywhere, where sometimes people will come into your chat and they will say some stuff like, "Oh man, I just happened to find you. You're funny. You're helping me keep my mind off of like my grandma that just died yesterday and all this stuff." And hot take here. Hot take. This is just me thinking. I'm not saying that this is the case every time. In fact, I'd like to believe that every time people say that, they're telling the truth. I think a lot of times people are lying. And it's tough because, and the reason why I think they do that is because sometimes people just want to like, they want attention, or they want sympathy to throw off the stream. People do some wild stuff to like throw. They will just like people donate to people. They'll donate like ridiculous amount of money just to put something out there and say some like they'll throw the N-word and stuff in there. Like
I was like,
like it's just like sometimes people do that kind of stuff, and it's tough. I don't know how to. I've been thinking a lot about how to address that in stream, because it's like, on one hand, I want to believe you, and I want to be like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm happy you're here. You know, like great. On the other hand, I don't want to give this troll any attention if they're trolling, you know? And I know I have friends that stream, and their policy is just they always believe them every single time. And I know that I've watched a buddy of mine, shout out to Fallen Monument, twitch.tv, Fallen Monument.
You know, everyone. I don't know anyone.
Just shouting out everybody.
Shout out to Mowgli, Cool Stuff Games, Magical Mystery Auction.
Is it emote? What's the emote that they made for?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I think it was Mo Money or something like that.
Money. Mo Money, Mo Foils.
But they tend to just like, all right, I'm just gonna assume that they're genuinely dealing with something. When I'll be in his chat, or I don't know, I think I was a mod for his chat for a while. And I would go and like somebody would post something like that, and that's his policy, so I respect that. I'm not gonna like go out of my way and like point this guy out or like shame on whatever. But I'll look at their account. They made the account yesterday. Like I know they're trolling. Like I know that they're not genuine. I know they're just there to try to like put a stop in the stream. And it's so frustrating to me every time people do that.
So I haven't had any experiences with that yet.
You 100% will. It's just a weird spot to be in.
So most of the people who follow me, I would say 75% of the people who follow me are actual people I know.
Right.
There is maybe 15 to 25%. Let's throw out a weird number, you know, that I don't know. But they also came and followed me when I was like, I'm still small,
right?
You know, so they could be genuine people, and actually looking to help someone out. Me being the person that I am, when someone comes to me like that, or like they talk to me about something like that, even if I don't know them, I'm gonna have some kind of care for them, you know, because like you said earlier, just at our job and everything like that, everyone who comes in there, you don't know what they're going through.
You have no idea like what kind of stuff they deal with when they're not in those doors.
Kind of like a life thing also. It's just going to happen in life, but it's also maybe there are trolls, or maybe there's people at our job who troll people, you know. There is absolutely. We're one of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole.
No,
maybe I'm just so cynical of people that
no.
Like, I don't know.
Because there's definitely people who mess with you, but it's also like you know, you make a joke about my mom, and I'm like, oh, my mom died when I was 5. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah. And then you know what I mean? Back in the day.
There's something though, like about face to face that's like funny about that. Whereas online, especially like when you're in like the middle of like a rant, or like you're talking about the game, or you're on a kill streak or something, and then somebody's just like, yo, my mom just died. And it's just like, all right, dude, come on. Like, it is sad. Like, you're having the best time of your life. Yeah, and then somebody
24 kills, one away from a nuke, you know. And you're like, yeah, sorry, buddy. And you look and you're like,
I miss Call of Duty so much.
Yeah. God damn. It's coming back.
I hope this new one doesn't suck.
You gonna get it on PC?
Maybe. I don't know. My little Xbox over there.
Okay, yeah.
Good. I don't know. You're in PS4 or Xbox?
I'm on PS4. My Xbox got destroyed by a lightning bolt.
I thought you got that replaced. Oh no!
We had some background issues.
Oh my god!
Not background issues. Yeah. I don't want to make it sound like we're poor or in debt or something like that. So for everyone who doesn't know, a little side story. Okay, side story time. Yeah,
with old Hunter Bishop.
So one night here in the lovely state that we're in, we're having a great thunderstorm.
Storm every night.
Great thunderstorm. This happened maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And so I'm playing, you know, on Xbox with my friends like I do. Have a few friends over. My roommates are chilling downstairs with us. It's pouring down rain. There's lightning bolts everywhere. There's thunder clapping everywhere. I go to use the restroom because we're in between matches. And I'm in the restroom and I turn the light on and I'm, you know, doing my thing. And the next thing I know, the power goes out and then I see this large flash of light come from my living room. And you just hear this loud thunderbolt, and come to find out our building, or the building next to us, one of the two, got struck by lightning. And it was so powerful it blew up our internet router, my Xbox One, my girlfriend's Switch adapter, and our TV. Yeah, so I mean, like, to be fair, let me throw this out there. A little side note also. For all you saying surge protectors, we had one. Yeah. We had a surge protector. It was so strong, it blew up everything.
I mean, if it's one thing for it to get the line, but when it actually hits the house, you know?
Yes.
Like,
the outlet doesn't work anymore either. Like, the outlet it was plugged into, everything does not work in that area.
It's just black.
So we did throw it all away. But to be fair, you know, we had like insurance and everything. We went through the process and all that. I got the Xbox One for free from my brother. Okay. With like 300 plus games on there already downloaded.
All right.
Insane. I got the TV from one of our employees for $40. It was a large TV. Nice. Is old, but it was $40. So I mean, who can complain? The Switch adapter came with the Switch, and we had a second one, so it did not matter. And then we got a free new router. So everything.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad in the end. It was bad at the moment because I was upset, and I was like, But I mean, we have a PS4, so I'm on PS4 now. Well, I'm on PC now. Actually, we're on PC.
We're on PC.
Switching it over.
Big Master Race.
Yeah, PC. We're playing some good games on there. We are on a great game right now on PC.
Oh, Dota?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. It's frustrating me right now.
Yes.
So I have a Chromebook over there.
Okay.
So I have it installed on there.
Yeah.
So when I'm about to go to sleep, I can just turn it on, play a match. Actually played last night, got first place.
There you go. I got first this morning.
Druid and Troll.
Okay.
Real strong. But
I took a photo of the match I got first this morning. Yeah, I just had like 4 minions that were level 3. I had a demon that cost 4 that was level 3.
Jesus.
I was like, jeez.
Sometimes you just get like good rolls.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just get all the things you need.
Yeah.
But so what I was gonna say is, like, I have it on there. I have it on my desktop computer.
Yeah.
I also have it on my phone because they have it on like phone. What's annoying is I tried to update on my phone. Now I can't play it. It won't let me play on my phone. So
I don't like that.
I think I'm gonna have to uninstall and like reinstall.
Yeah,
or whatever,
that's probably usually how it goes.
It's annoying. I was And my brother got into it now. Like everybody's playing it.
It's getting up there. Like, and so, you know, I know we're talking about streaming and everything.
Yeah.
One of the things I love about this game is there's no big streamers for it yet. There's few people that get 2,000 views or 1,000 views, but it's only like 1 or 2 when you go on Twitch. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm at the bottom. I have 2.5, 3 viewers per stream, you know? But there's a chance that I could build up, or, you know, you could build up if you ever stream it, you know? Anyone new, if they're looking for a great game to play and everything, they got a few hours on their hand. It's definitely worth it.
I think so. I get, it's weird. Sometimes I think about what to stream, maybe too much. Like I know you killed it. It's so funny though.
Here we go.
It's just like
I just wanted to hang my arms for a bit. Yeah.
But no, like I think that kind of, it's not, I don't know. It's not to the same degree as some people when they're like thinking about like, oh well, I gotta stream the right game so I can get all the viewers or whatever, you know.
Fortnite.
But I don't know, sometimes people get trapped in that thought process of like, oh, let me look on Twitch what doesn't have a lot of viewers, or you're trying to find something that's middle ground. I was actually talking to somebody who's a streamer that comes into us. I don't remember his.
Oh, it's okay. We don't know you. Shout out to whoever.
I know his name, but I don't remember his Twitch channel.
Shout out,
I just followed him yesterday. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to leave the poor guy out. I don't want to be rude. Jesus. Okay, RKDNC.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Neighbors, Mr.
There's
Jeffy
no
Boy.
way I would remember that.
Yeah, I was just like, I just followed him yesterday. But we were talking about that for a little bit of like, oh, we're trying to find a game that is kind of middle of the run, like, so it doesn't have a bunch of like big viewers, but it's also like nobody's watching it. Trying to find that sweet spot. I wonder now, having done it for off and on for as long as I have, if that's as important as finding a game that is just genuinely fun. I think that's probably more so for YouTube because I'm trying to do both. And
how long have you been in total on YouTube and Twitch? You've been doing YouTube longer.
I'm doing YouTube a lot longer. The first channel that I made, I think the very first video went up in 2012. And then
7 years ago?
Yeah.
I was a young boy. Coming out of 7th.
I think it was 2012. It might have been, no, it has to have been more recent. Might like 13. Wait a minute. Did I have, okay, I had my car. So it had to be 2014.
Okay.
2014 was when I first started.
You had a car in 1998?
So no, I had the car I have now. The way I keep track of my time in Florida is like, I got a 2014 car. Oh no, I got a 2014 car in 2013.
Okay.
So like I keep those two like years. I'm like, all right, so what happened in that year?
Yeah.
But
another side question.
Yeah, what's up?
Remind me of his name again. RKDNC. RKDMC. DNC.
Yeah.
Is he live streaming right now?
Maybe. Yeah, he is actually. No, he's hosting somebody. He's hosting something.
Oh, okay. He's hosting something.
Yeah.
See, I don't know how to do all that yet either.
I'm gonna show you.
I'm still learning. We're getting into it.
I'm gonna show you before you leave today.
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Do you enjoy, and I know we're in the process of making a video currently. Do you enjoy live streaming more, or do you enjoy pre-recording, editing everything, and then putting it up? Like, it's a lot more work, I feel like, to do all that stuff, but you're also not messing up as much, I guess, because you can edit stuff.
So I think there's aspects to both of them that I like.
Yeah.
So in streaming, I like the interaction. I like being able to like talk with my friends like in real time.
Yeah.
I especially like when I'm able to play with other people that I know in real time. Like whenever we're on and we're playing like Dota or something like that, I love streaming that. Or like the other day when I was streaming with Mike.
Yeah.
I like that part. Yeah. I like that kind of thing. However, there is nothing I find more fun or fulfilling than editing a video.
Okay.
I love that.
Okay.
I love like sitting down, getting it's for a very another cliche like comparison, it's like getting a lump of clay and being able to mold it into a like fine piece of art.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like I get footage and I'm like, oh, there's a little funny thing I can do there. The very short span I had with Rest in Peace, Bread and Butter with James and Daniel. It was a little short, but it was a good venture. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Rip. But like those couple videos that we made, like some of the best time I had with that was editing it, because like we throw in so many like memes and like funny stuff, and I love doing that. Like it's that side of stuff I enjoy doing.
I feel like that's so much for me.
It kind of is. Like it is time consuming, but when you're in the groove, like when you're in the mood of like just trying to make something funny as you possibly can, that's all. It's almost like, I'm not a comedian, it's almost like coming up with like a stand-up set. But you're like molding this like this funny like thing. That I like. It's real good.
So, you know, bringing that, I'm having so many flashbacks when I was young now. You bringing all this up reminds me. So when I was younger, I don't know if most people know him. I'm gonna give his real name because I don't know if he has a Twitch channel or anything like that. You know, maybe we'll have some heads out for him or something like that. Hopefully not. All right. He's a good guy, good friend. Connor Airy.
I think he does.
Well, he definitely does stuff through local games. Right. That.
Yeah.
I guess he has a YouTube probably. Yeah. Local games. Yes. I didn't even think about that. I was thinking Twitch streaming.
Yeah.
But so when we were younger, him and I grew up ever since 3rd, 4th grade.
Oh wow!
Yes,
me, that. That's crazy.
Him, Nick, Josh, all of us, we all grew up all together.
Josh Evans?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And Nick Mancusi, that works out.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't realize you guys like
3rd, 4th grade.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Long time.
Because like when nothing, no like slide on any of you guys, but when we're at work, you guys don't give off that vibe.
No. Oh, I mean well, we know it.
Yeah, I know. Obviously, you guys have known that, but that's so weird.
We used to go to Books A Million all the time together, play Yu-Gi-Oh. Every single Saturday, we go to Books A Million and the mall down in Ake Mary. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. We want to throw out a destination.
I got some funny stuff to tell you about that. Some nightmares that happen.
But so doing this video is kind of bringing me back to those times, because when I was younger, and you know, I said I was kind of nervous beforehand and everything, it's kind of out of me and everything. We used to make YouTube videos, and Connor, we made a film for 4 days straight. Wow. Connor literally came up with the storyline. I was quote unquote the star. With a Pepsi can. It was.
Does this footage exist anywhere? Please tell me.
I don't think any does. I think it got taken off YouTube.
What?
Yeah, it was a little inappropriate back then. That was like in 4th or 5th grade also when it aired.
I want to see it.
It was called Pepsi and Me. And it was definitely something to look at when you were young, but it wasn't great. So we made a video for like 3 or 4 days of that. And you know what inspired us was like the show Jackass back in the day and stuff like that. Like the Pepsi and Me video was something completely different. Connor thought it was a great comedian film. We used to watch like How to Be a Ninja, How to Be a Gangster, and stuff like that. We love that series. We love it.
Niga Higa.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then like
censor that out. Every time I say that dude's name, every time I say that channel, I'm just like, it's not what I'm saying, guys. I'm talking about YouTube channel.
And then we had one video, you know, when you see people run into a sign or something like that. Connor definitely caught me one time, just like preemptively, like not even thinking about it or anything. Full sprint, jump, boom, straight into a stop sign. I was probably like in 5th grade. And they're like, what do you think? You know, I was like, I wasn't thinking about it. Connor's like, well, I got it on camera. I was like,
great.
There you go. So thinking about it, like we've been doing videos and stuff ever since I was young. And we got out of it because like, when Connor's a little older than me, he's like a year or 2 older than me, so he went to high school before me, and I was like in middle school kind of thing. So we kind of got out of it for a bit, but like been great friends and everything since then, and we got into streaming and all that.
That's cool, man.
Not streaming, but like video
making content, making video stuff.
But so I guess I never thought about that until you just started talking about the editing thing, how you enjoy it so much. It's just, to me, I don't think I could sit there for 2 or 3 hours out of the day.
I think, and I know you were asking me like before we were recording, like to kind of show you some of that stuff. I think you should try it first. It is not for everyone. I can definitely say that, because at my previous job, there were people that like, oh, I want to work in the video department. I'm like, do you? Like, and they would always be like, yeah, you guys seem like it's super chill. Like, you guys like seem to work less than like the photographers. I'm like, yeah, because we don't work as much at the event. Yeah. But when we get that footage back into the office, it takes us days and weeks to get everything like done.
That's kind of like our job. People want to get hired.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, it's chill. I'm like,
yeah, wait till Friday.
Wait till Friday night or like a weekend or something like that.
And you're like, oh, here's 200 people, and you're like, all right, bud.
Yeah.
Someone come up to you. I need quarters. I'm like, get out of my face.
Stop it. Nah, I give it a shot. At least try it once.
Absolutely. And with your help.
Yeah, absolutely. It just give it a shot. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Like I said, it's not for everybody.
I just send you every single one of my clips I need uploaded.
I'm real bad about
5%. That was an alien.
Yeah.
You've seen it here first.
There it is.
The camera starts shaking.
Yeah. It actually happened in California. Apparently, there was like an earthquake in the middle of like a baseball game.
That.
Yeah.
That was during the UFC Hall of Fame, also, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Who was it? Rashad Evans.
Oh, he was getting in the Hall of Fame.
I believe so.
That's awesome.
Was that his name, Rashad Evans?
I mean, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. That guy's been around for a while. He's really good fighter.
Speaking about aliens.
Yeah.
Very side note. Stranger Things 3.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No.
It's great so far.
I've never seen a single episode.
Watch it.
Watch it.
You suggest me shows?
Okay, that's fair. That's
Stranger
fair.
Things is good.
You watch Lucifer, I'll watch Stranger Things.
It's not for everyone, but I definitely think it's something you could get into. It's like in the... I know.
Give me a synopsis.
We know each other well, so I think you would definitely...
So just like... I thought it wasn't that the thing where like all the different like stories kind of meld together?
No, that's like Black Mirror, I think.
No, that Black Mirror is like the weird one where like, no, this episode's really like are meant
What's
together.
The other show?
I thought that was
very old. What am I thinking? Twilight Zone. You're thinking of Twilight
Zone? Yeah. Twilight Zone and Black Mirror kind of the same thing.
Yeah, they are. That's what I've heard. Where the stories meld together.
Well, no, like it's like, don't they have different characters from different like stories, like different like folklore or whatever? No, I think it's something else.
You know what? So I don't think so, but I also don't care to look that much into shows, because like when you told me to watch Lucifer, I had no idea who Cain was. I'm not a biblical person,
okay,
so I didn't know who Cain was or anything like that. And I was like, okay, what am I talking about? And then Mo was like, oh, that's Cain, and I'm like, how do you know that? And she goes, well, he's from this and this, and I'm like, he's whose brother? And you're like, and all this, and I'm like, okay, whatever. But Stranger Things is a good show.
Okay.
I don't know. It could be. It's kind of like set in the, I think it's 80s.
Okay.
Like mid 80s, early 90s, I think, theme. So it's definitely like people are dressed back in that part, and stuff like that. Yeah. Like people are dressed. The cars are like that and everything. Old school. And it's old. It's old.
You can dig that vibe though.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good show.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So my thing that sucks with like my taste in what I will just watch like out of the blue is the equivalent of like a 40-year-old 40-year-old like married woman.
Okay.
It's like cop dramas, like crime shit like that. For whatever reason I like that.
CSI
love CSI.
Which one is it?
I loved all of them. They're all good.
Not Miami. What's a really good Criminal Minds? Criminal Minds is great.
I haven't seen that one. I've been wanting to see.
There's like 15 seasons.
I know, like somebody was telling me something about like they had like a thing on El Chapo or something like that in there.
I believe so.
Yeah,
that show's insane.
That's what I've heard.
Mo and I watched that together, and it is absurd.
Okay, I'm putting that on the list.
Yeah, absolutely. Put it to the very top of the list. Absolutely. I don't know how you've lived your life without seeing it. I watched it all last year. But,
I'm real bad about watching stuff.
Good. It's so good.
Yeah, check it out.
Absolutely.
I had another question I had for you, but I'm
absolutely. I hope you have a few questions. What do you got?
Oh,
do you have 4 questions?
Those were the 4 questions. Those are the 4 main things.
Okay.
There's more stuff that obviously has come up in between. I think so. This goes way back to the beginning of our conversation.
Yes.
When we're talking about like if you do blow up or if either of us blow up.
Yeah.
I've had this happen to me before, but do you ever get concerned about being noticed, like or like in real life? Like you remember when we were talking about earlier off camera about Dr. Disrespect and how the person was like shooting into his house or whatever.
So no on aspect that I don't think I have any enemies in my knowledge.
So
I could.
You don't need enemies.
Hopefully.
Let me tell you the story.
Okay.
So myself and
story time.
Mark I don't know if he's ever said his. I don't know if we've ever put his last name on camera. I think about it. I think we have. Mark Cronier, buddy of mine. Was actually a friend of mine that
I'm throwing out random names.
Yeah, just people's names, just putting them out. The friend I said that came from New Hampshire,
yes,
that I used to record videos and stuff with. So when we did, somebody, I don't know how they managed to do this, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They found his address, his real address, because we used to shoot out of here and we shot out of another place. Somehow they found his address and just shipped him a bag. Granted, it was just a Mass Effect bag, like for the game. Nothing wrong. There was nothing inside or anything. He was just being a nice guy. He was a nice little kid that just like figured it. I don't know how he figured it out, but he figured out his address. Shipped it to him. I was like, oh man, thanks for like making stuff or whatever. Like, I appreciate you. I heard you like Mass Effect, so here you go. And I remember that was the day that I was just like, all right, guys, everybody needs to get their stuff encrypted, because I don't know how people are finding this information out. But I was genuinely concerned about all the guys that were like recording and stuff with me, because I was like, oh no. Shortly after, a girl found my address. Even after I tried to like encrypt as much stuff as I could and like try to hide everything off the internet, but somehow she figured it out. And I remember the game I was playing. I was playing this game called Dead Core. It's like Portal, but like puzzles or whatever. And I was playing, and she's like, I forget what she said. Oh no, I was getting upset because I kept failing the puzzle. I was like, fuck me. And she's like, I'll fuck you. I was like, what? And then because I've never met the girl. I've talked to her every now and then on stream. And like she was a regular kind of in like chatting, and I was like, all right, whatever. And she just started DMing me like these like pictures and shit, and I was like, I'm about to be real mean here. She was not. I was not attracted to her. I'll just say that.
There you go. That's
not mean. I was not attracted to her.
There you go.
And not to say that if I was attracted to her that makes any of this like better or right or wrong or whatever, but
less creepy.
Less creepy. But she figured out my address, and then she's like, yeah, I'm coming to Florida. I was like, listen, you cannot come here. Do not come here. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Did
you have to ban her?
I did. Okay. It was bad, man. And what sucked was like she was like friends with other my friends on Twitch too. So like it was just so weird.
They all ban her?
No, I think some of them were
like,
probably still keeping in touch with her. Yeah.
It
was so fucking weird. That shit happens, man.
What if one of your friends told her the address?
I didn't even think about that at the time. Like maybe, but none of them knew my address. The only way she would have gotten my address. She would have had to have like Google searched like my full name. Which I'd never put that on the internet. Somehow figured that out, and like found it somewhere that like it was posted on like a news article or something.
Oh jeez.
Like that's like there's no way. It's just so weird, man. But the only reason I bring that up is because I've had like a couple of run-ins with that. Some of them have been nice. There was a guy that showed up at this convention in Orlando. And he just came up to me and Neil, had some Power Rangers playing cards. I was like, hey, I watched you guys on G Cubed. Like, thanks for making videos, whatever. And he just gave us a pack of cards. We were like, thanks, man. Like, cool. It was really weird, but like, I was like, yeah, cool. Nice.
I mean, you'll get fans.
Yeah, and I think that's cool. It's just, I don't know if that's ever something that people think about until it happens.
So, like, I guess to answer your question about if I'm worried about people. Seeing me, okay, so people finding out where I live on the internet is creepy.
It is
altogether to me. I don't want to sound like a rude person or anything, but it's like a privacy invasion of privacy. Like, what if I did that to you? And what if they're a scared little tiny person, and you see one of us coming knocking on your door, and you're just like, okay, well, what are these two scary guys doing here? Or whatever, we're not the most friendly people. We're definitely not going to be nice to you when we first meet you. Oh, we'll be nice to you.
I'll be nice to you.
I don't want to make it sound like that. I'll be nice. But like, it's just creepy if I did that to someone else. Like, it's a little weird.
It is very.
If I'm in a public area, and people recognize me, and I have 100 people come up to me. And they're like, whoa, you're this guy. I'll be fine with that, because I feel like when I go out to public, I definitely put myself out there. I might scream. I might make a weird noise. I walk through malls and I like the echoes and everything. So I get a nice little like,
get in a little corner and just like, oh.
Yeah. I'm like, ew. I said ew.
I think I've seen you do that at work.
Absolutely. I try to put myself definitely out there. Most people won't do that, but I'm a lot, and this is a little bit of my background. I'm a lot like my mother. My mom's, 4'10".
Mom's real short too.
Yeah, very short woman, but very energetic and loud. And I'm definitely more like my mom than my dad. She tries to make friends with everyone. She tries to have a good time always. She's, 50 odd years old. Sorry, Mom, if you see this. But
it's putting her out.
She's just living life. She's having a good time. She likes to have fun. She likes to make memories and everything like that. And that's what I want in life. Like, I want to have fun. I want people to know my name when I'm gone. Yeah. I want people to be at my funeral. I want thousands of people to be at my funeral. Like, even if I'm not famous, just people I've impacted in life and stuff like that, who have been like, oh, I met this kid one time and I shook his hand and he came up to me with such confidence, or he stood out, know, and they'll know me, they'll recognize me. And I'm so, in public areas, I'm fine with that. If you come to my house, watch out for my dog.
Yeah. I don't know, like, so part of the, I'm gonna fillet you here for a second, but like, part of the reason is that I wanted you on episode number 1 is there are very few people.
This is episode number 1.
It's episode number 1.
This is humongous.
Yes.
I didn't realize.
Episode numero uno.
I did not know that.
So
the mariachi band.
Yeah. But no, like, part of the reason I wanted you for this was there are very few people that I've met in Florida that are real, you know? Like, I know that when I'm talking to you, like, I'm talking to a genuine person. Like, I'm getting a genuine reaction and answer. Like, you were talking to me last night about something that you noticed about me, and like, that holds more weight from you than like anyone else there at work, because like there's so much like it's not to the degree of like LA where like everyone's fake, but like in Florida everything is Disney, so everything is just like trying to say that. Everything's Disney. I fucking hate that.
That makes sense.
Like it drives me nuts. Like I love Florida, don't get me wrong, I just hate how
hot it is.
Honestly, I don't even mind the heat.
I hate it.
I'm coming from South Carolina, dude, where we actually got snow. Like, I don't mind not having the snow for a little bit, you know? I guess because I grew up with it.
We don't get snow. We get no cold air ever.
You get 1 week of winter.
Yeah.
Like, but no, like I appreciate that about you, and I think that is something that's going to help you out with streaming. Yeah. Like, it's just.
I appreciate that more.
It's just
say that to me. I try to be genuine. Yeah. I definitely think it's a good way to live life is to just be, I guess, serious and straightforward with people. Don't get me wrong. I cut corners and I definitely sometimes make jokes when I shouldn't, and it's probably like to avoid some controversies and stuff like that. But I try to be the most straightforward person I can. And when I think of you as a decent friend or a close friend of mine and stuff like that, I want the best for you. So I guess going back to a Twitch streaming topic, if I make it big one day or something, and like, I can't stop people from subscribing to me and stuff like that, and I'm making X amount of money from it, I'm living a good life finally. I have a very select few people who, if I move to a home and I'm able to take care of people, I definitely have a select few on both of my hands that I would take with me, and they wouldn't pay for anything. They would live with me. They would have a good time. You know what I mean? There are people in my life who have impacted my life and steered me in a certain way, and it's definitely shaped me into the person I am. And so I think people who impact you, you should also have impact on others, and that's why you should definitely be the most genuine person you can be, because me telling you that yesterday, maybe that made you see a different way and stuff, or maybe you just let it slide off your shoulder and you're like, I'm gonna be the same person. But
so
I wasn't trying to change you.
No, I know. It was just more so like I'm the type of person that likes to my best of ability, like plan things like days and weeks in advance. And I like for things to go the way that I plan them.
Absolutely.
So when things don't do that, like I get really frustrated. Yeah. And I know that like that's probably not a great quality. I think it kind of leans me more to being like not so much controlling, but just like I like being able to shape my own path, my own destiny.
No, and that's completely fine.
And what frustrates me a lot is sometimes when like I've done that and then that doesn't happen. Yeah. And it's just like, all right, well, but at the end of the day, that's life, you know? Like that, and that I think that's something that like maybe you telling me that and like just thinking about that is like, okay, well, you got to be a little bit more fluid. You got to be a little bit more like able to like move with,
go with the punches.
Yeah, you got to kind of flow with the punches, man.
So
you know?
I'm a person, if the boat's floating, there's nothing wrong. As long as you're not sinking.
It's like my brother.
Good. Yeah,
my brother's the exact same way.
You just kind of got to be laid back. I had teachers throughout school, and they're like, "Man, you do enough work just to keep the boat afloat." Yeah. I'm like, "Yeah, I do." I'm like, as long as there's B's and C's on that report card, and mom's not mad at me, you're good. You're good. I'm kind of just go with the flow. I kind of try to adapt to the situation to the best of my ability. I am not the perfect person, so I definitely have had a few sunken ships. Yeah. But I kind of just try to have a good time and let whatever happens kind of thing. And I mean, you are a little older than me also, so that might weigh on it. Also, you might be at a point in life where you're like, yeah, I need this to be a certain way. I need that to be a certain way.
I think that's I'm still part of it too.
A little less mature than you, definitely. You know,
I don't know. The thing is, I don't think
you did say Nigwa Higuena on your stream earlier, whatever the name was.
Niga Hika. That's the name of the channel. I'm not saying anything. YouTube, please. Don't take this. Don't demonetize this video.
Don't ban him. Ban me for saying it.
No. No. I think there's definitely a degree of that where like I'm like, okay, it's not that sometimes I think I do say in my head like, oh, I need this to work. Yeah. Whether versus like I'd like for this to work out, but like I don't need it to, you know, like. But I get into the headspace of just like, this needs to like go smoothly. Like this needs to go exactly this way.
No, that makes sense.
But I'm burping over here. But
whiskey in the drink.
A little whiskey. I wish. Actually, I do have some whiskey.
Whiskey in the
about that.
Oh, good God.
No, it's too early in the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I think this has been awesome. Like I'm very happy with the conversation that we've been having.
Absolutely. Go
ahead.
I don't know if you're trying to end this. No. I'm not trying to end it right now because I have a few questions.
Go for it, dude.
You know, speaking of the time, because we have been going for a little bit.
I mean, the whole format of this podcast show, I don't know what this is going to be, to be honest with you.
Call it a hobbycast.
I don't want it to be like, oh, we've been going for an hour, we got to stop. Yeah. It's more so of like, whenever we're done, man.
And so that leads into my question.
Yeah, what's up?
When you're streaming or when you're making videos or doing whatever your thing, do you have a set time period you like to stop at? You know what I mean? Like, do you like to go 2 hours, 3 hours, X hours? You know what I mean?
So when I first started off, you know, I had plenty of streams where I would stream for like 8 hours. Okay. Like that's straight. A long time. There's some where I used to do 6. We actually did when I had more people helping me with it. We did a couple of 24-hour streams. Okay. Those were rough. Yeah. We did a 16-bit game 24-hour thing, which at first I was like,
love those.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I don't. But that was like the running joke was like in the group of guys that I used to do this stuff with. Everybody else was like, oh man, Mario, Mega Man, like all this stuff, and I was like, yeah, Call of Duty and Fear and Mass Effect. Like I've grown to like some of them now. Yeah. But like back in the day, I used to hate old school games. Yeah. I hated like the shitty graphics.
Yeah. Like, oh no. There's like definitely no way. right now that I'm doing a 24-hour stream.
Yeah. It's rough, dude. There was a stream where like we were in here. I got so tired that I went behind the couch, put down a little pillow, passed out while everybody else was still streaming.
So that's the only way I could do it right now.
Yeah.
If there's like 4 friends with me, or something,
and you just kind of
I'm definitely passing out 1 at 2 a.m.
Yeah. I did that with Mark Daly one time, dude.
Passed out?
No. I
24-hour
stream with those guys.
Oh, I remember that. When they shaved, what's his name?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. And then they bleached some other kid's hair.
Shout out to Crammy Lad. Good guy.
Crammy Lad.
Twitch.tv. Sorry, go ahead.
We like that boy.
He's a good guy.
I don't see myself doing a 24-hour stream. Not at this point in my Twitch career.
So I don't
almost at any point. I don't know how many people could pay me enough money to stay up that late.
To be fair, to I guess better answer your question, I don't have a time now.
Yeah.
Because I have too much crap going on. Okay. So like there's a lot of times where like I'll be streaming and I'll look down at the timer on OBS, which again shouldn't be looking at numbers, but sometimes I'll do that and I'm like, oh, I've been going for like 3 hours. That's good.
Yeah.
And I hate that. I don't like that at all. I'd like to just do it until I feel like I don't want to do it anymore.
Yes.
Like
streaming weighs on you. It weighs on you.
It's a grind. Yeah. It's a grind, man. Yeah. I will say though, there is some merit to like finding good time spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember back in the day, I used to do this a lot and I think a lot of people do this. It's kind of a grimy thing, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just a good strategy. Mm-hmm. What people would do is they would find, and I'm sure people still do it, they'd find the game that they want to stream, right? Yeah. So say for instance, I was like, I want to play Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Yeah.
All right. I will go to Ghost Recon Wildlands the days before and look at the top streamers. Mm-hmm. Then I'd look at their schedules. And then I'd find a spot where those people were about to be off. Okay. And people would start streaming then. Yeah. And I used to do that all the time. Okay. And it helped. Blew up the channel. Like it was great.
Sense, yeah.
So like there's fine tuning to that. But I don't now. I think I need to stream more than I do. I think most of my streams average around like 3 to like 5 hours.
Okay.
Somewhere in that spot. But I'd like to get back to the point where I could stream for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Or just at least more 4 to 5 hour streams.
So I think if we didn't have full-time jobs, it'd be a lot easier also. But we need money.
Yep. Money's important.
Money is important. We have, I have a semi-family. You have your rent,
have
your
drinks to buy for women.
Yeah, you have drinks to buy for women. And I have a little pet to take care of. Also, shout out to Bus.
Little cat.
I don't know if you'd say Bus on YouTube, but you definitely
Bus.
Buss.
BUSS.
Yeah, BUSS for all you haters out there. He's a large cat.
Yeah.
18, 20 pounds. He's a big boy.
How old is he?
13.
Jeez.
He's up there.
He's getting up there.
He's getting ready to...
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's okay. He's healthy.
Okay. He's healthy.
Yeah. He's got a good 2-3 years. He's got a healthy 2-3 years, to my knowledge.
Just really.
No, what was I saying? Oh, so streaming would be a lot easier for X amount of hours throughout the day if we didn't have a full-time job, I think. Because we put 40 hours a week, 40 plus hours a week into another job that we get weighed on by, we're in customer service. So we get weighed on by different customers. We get weighed on by complaints, by tasks we have to uphold to. And so that definitely drains us throughout the week. A lot of big streamers don't have those issues because they don't need it.
Right. But not to play devil's advocate. Yeah. I think a lot of those streamers came from that too, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Where they had a full-time job and they grinded out those hours.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that to say like, oh, have pity on us. No, it's more so of like, that's just how it is.
How it starts out.
Yeah, how it starts out.
A lot of people don't realize that also.
What I'd like to do, especially when we get this position filled, and I have a little bit better schedule, I'd like to try to figure out a way for our schedules to be more in line, so that we can stream at the same time, like together. Yeah. Because I think, for me anyway, that helps get through those last couple hours.
Absolutely.
Because it's so much easier to stream when there is someone genuinely right there and you're bouncing back and forth.
Absolutely. When we were playing Dota Underlords, you, myself, Mike, and Bobby the other day.
That's
Great
fun.
Time.
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't realize how long it been going for, and it was
you look down and you're just like, oh, all right, cool.
And it was a little later in the night. I think it was 11:30 when I got off, and like at that point, I did have to check the time because I did have work the next morning, so I didn't want to go to sleep. But it's also I could have been playing for another hour or two because I wasn't tired. I was just looking out for myself.
Yeah. I tell you, dude, I don't have that anymore, man. I remember when I worked at GameStop, I'd go for days without sleeping. It's like open one store, close another store, go like, and I it was no problem. Now, like, if I don't have like at least 4 hours of sleep, I can't function the next day, dude. Like, I remember one morning I got there and I was like, all right, it was a Sunday. I was like, all right, here we go, no problem. Got a little bit less hours of sleep. I think I got like 4 hours of sleep or something like that. I was like, I'm a little groggy. I'll just get a coffee from Chick-fil-A or something like that. Chick-fil-A's closed. I was like, oh no.
Sunday morning.
Yeah, I was like, this sucks.
Problems. That is the worst issue to fall into.
Drive up to a Chick-fil-A and you're just like, all right, there it is.
Talking about meet the girl of your dreams over Twitch, take her Sunday morning Chick-fil-A.
Sunday morning, jeez. Wine and dine you at this Chick-fil-A.
Shout out Pokimane. Don't watch this, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to edit that.
Everybody knows my opinions on Pokimane.
Oh god.
But I don't know.
We all love her here.
No. You're good.
Yeah, my bad.
Just knock everything over.
Stretching me. Background goes down. See all the construction back there.
See a bike. I think the vacuum.
Okay.
So,
you got any ideas for your, I guess, next videos to come and everything? Like, you got some people you thinking about bringing out?
So,
let me just throw this out there before you begin. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
After this first video, this is a huge bar that people are gonna have to meet. We're just throw
just
that
set it up
there.
there.
Just set it up all the way to 10.5. Your next six and a half. You know what I mean?
So some of it is I want it to be very open. I don't want to just like have it be only related to Twitch and only games. So
it's just a good subject to talk to.
Yeah,
right now.
It's really good for the two of us. Like, we both have experience in it.
Yeah. Well, large experience.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be large, man. The thing is, and that's another thing that's probably bad, is comparing yourself to other streamers. Yeah. I catch myself doing that way too often. Man, where I'm just like, part of it's more of also comparing myself to my past streams, like my past accounts and past stuff. Yeah. Where I'm just like, I used to have this, now I'm this. But that's why I don't really consider myself like big, because it's like I know what I used to have, and even that was not big compared to like everyone else. Yeah. So I don't know, but I want to make, I don't know. I'm trying my best to not do the same mistake and get caught up in like the number game. Yeah. And I'm just trying to make videos that I want to make. Yeah, absolutely. And this is one of them where I'm just sitting down having conversations with my friends. Yeah. I do want to get into like, I don't know how to describe it. I'll show you a video later from this channel that I used to watch. They're still there. They lost a lot of their funding because they were doing great for a while. They were Sugar Pine 7. I'm sure people know about them, but I like that style of stuff where it's like just going out and about, shooting videos, having fun. Yeah. Like, it was kind of like scripted, some of it. Yeah. But a lot of it was just like 4 friends hanging out, like having a good time. Yeah. I would like to record stuff like that, but I'm also very like in my own head about being the dude walking around with the camera. Yeah. So like, I don't know how I would.
I know this is the first episode and everything, but I would definitely enjoy like coming back for this. Like, if we had a third person, we don't even have to talk about Twitch streams.
Yeah, just whatever.
I'm fine rambling. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Like, I wanted to talk to Al.
Oh boy.
So that was one of them, because he and I had gotten to a really good conversation just about politics and stuff.
Mr. Cookie Crumble.
Yeah. But I wanted to do one with him. Maybe one with Mark. That might be good. Maybe. I don't know.
No,
I don't know about that.
listen, if you have Al on here and I'm not here for it,
Oh,
there's an
absolutely.
issue. Okay.
Big three-man
I
cast
wanna
right
be
there.
in the middle, though,
Yeah.
so it looks right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A little Oreo action.
Going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's that. I also want to get back into streaming as well too. I used to do. I did like 3 episodes of it, and then I was like, oh, people. I just kind of got bored of it. Yeah. Where I would just sit down by myself and just go through like gaming news and stuff that I thought was worth talking about, and I'd talk about it. Maybe do that again. Okay. But I don't know. Right now, my biggest focus is making more of these. Okay. I want to pump these bad boys out.
I like this. Like
once a week.
So once a week. All right. How long do you think it'd take you to edit this video, I guess? So to where you like it?
I'm probably going to get the files ready like tonight. Yeah. And then the next day I would actually be able to sit down and work on it would probably be Tuesday. Because that's my next day off. Day off, yeah. Makes sense. Actually, maybe no. I close Sunday, so yeah, probably Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. I know you asked to like sit down and kind of look at it too. Yeah. I wanted to at some point sit down with you and be like, here's how you edit a video. Yeah, like, you're off on Tuesdays, you said. Yeah. That's another thing. That's what I was saying. We need to get that position filled so we can. It sucks. Like our schedules are not good.
Wednesday we open together, right?
Yeah. We can do that. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm at school, so I could just ride with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Possibly, if that's all right. Yeah. So your main goal is to like upload this to YouTube, right? Yep. How?
I want to start streaming these live though.
Okay, on YouTube.
On Twitch.
On
both.
Okay. Okay. Everything.
Yeah. Like I'm actually I'm glad you brought that up because I do want to talk to you about that.
How long, if you're just gonna like post this to YouTube, how long are you gonna edit it to? Is it gonna be a full hour?
So,
you know what I mean? Because I know you're gonna cut out a few things.
Right. So if like the end goal honestly is to not cut out anything. Yeah. I'd like for these to be very raw. Like I want them to be. I don't want them to like come across as manufactured. I'd like for people when they watch them to be able to get a very genuine sense of both myself and whoever I'm talking with. Yeah. Me every time. You every time. Just episode 1 through 5. All HJ podcast.
Oh, yeah. HJ
Hobby pod. But yeah, ideally I'd like to just leave them unedited. And the edited stuff would be more so of like clips and whatnot from Twitch. Yeah. Okay. But I think for the first one, I'm gonna kind of spice up a bit. Yeah. There's also like a little beginning thing that I want to put on there so people know what to expect going forward. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of it for me right now. I just want to make sure that this is good to go. I gotta get Danny's computer out of here at some point. Yeah. He's been waiting on it for a while.
I feel like when you're building stuff for people like that, you can wait a little bit, though.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel bad about having people's stuff.
I waited a year for my computer. Yeah? Yeah, Mo promised me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She didn't promise me. She started purchasing the computer.
We can get Mo on here to defend herself one day.
What year are we in? 2019.
2019.
2017, Mo told me Christmas Eve that she was giving me a computer.
Okay.
We had a few pieces for it, 2017. Come 2018 Christmas, a full year later, there's a computer sitting in front of me finally.
I was like, there it is.
We're now 2019. I just began streaming maybe 4 or 5 months ago. That's another reason I guess I got me into streaming is because Mo got me a computer and she wanted me to do all this stuff. She kind of wanted to see me get into it.
That's cool.
She's such a great supporter for this. It's good when you have a lot of friends and people who are close to you that can support you and actually believe in you.
Let me tell you something. Having her back you on that is probably going to end up being one of the most important things. Yeah. Because the thing is, and I think you do a good job of balancing it. I know some people that don't. Yeah. Where it's like, all right, I'm investing time into this, but you don't let that take away from your time with her. Yeah. And like you got a good balance on it.
Keep the qualities high.
Yeah, you know, like some people don't do that and they're like, I'm going 110% on stream. I'm like, yo, dude, you got a life outside of the camera. Absolutely. You got to like make sure that's still good too.
So the ultimate goal is if and when I do become big, because you got to keep that mindset. let me shout out to Ahmad Turner. He has his own YouTube channel. I don't know what it's called right now. It just might be Ahmad Turner or something like that. Yeah, so I'll put
the link up if we can.
He makes vlogs for his YouTube channel. But he is a strong believer in paths in life and you creating your own path kind of thing. He doesn't use words that don't have strong effect. So sometimes I'll be like, yeah, if I do become big, and he's like, no, when you do become big. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I might go do this, and he's like, no, go do this. Yeah. And so he'll eliminate the negatives out of life, and he tries to make it a positive. He's a very spiritual person
in that regard.
Yeah, he's a big supporter. Also, he's a great friend. He's a big supporter.
He built the PC for you, right?
Ahmad?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know if Ahmad knows how to build PCs. He may tell you he does. I don't know. But so like friends like that, like I said earlier, there's select 10 people, you know, or something like that. Ahmad would definitely be one of them. I've known him since 2nd or 3rd grade also. But so like Mo and him have definitely always been there from the beginning with support and everything. He's like shouted me out on his channels. He shouted me out to his friends and everything like that. But so like the ultimate goal is if I do become big or when I become big, whatever, Ahmad Turner.
Ahmad literally just pops up behind you just like.
It's to hopefully do my stream while Mo's working or, you know, make it to where Mo doesn't work. Hopefully that's what we're looking for.
Ideally.
So do my stream for 6 hours out of the day, hopefully, maybe a little longer. I don't know if I can sit on a computer for 8 hours. Possibly I can, but
the thing that I've noticed a lot of people do to make that time decent is they will go between things. So like they may stream a game for like 3 hours, switch over to just chatting for like 2 hours while they're eating their dinner or lunch or whatever, and then switch back into gaming or something like that. So they're not like
stuck in
fucking doing this for 8 hours.
Yeah. So like the ultimate goal is to obviously give the viewers some attention and everything like that, and make everyone else out there happy, but also keep my family, my friends happy, and actually keep a life and all that stuff, you know. So that's very important. I don't want to get caught up in just one thing. I don't want to make it to where it seems like she's unimportant. Because she's definitely been the biggest supporter in all of this, and so it helps out. Helps out a lot.
Yeah, that's insanely important.
Yeah.
I just remembered something and I lost it.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's the worst. No, it wasn't on you. No. I think it was more to do with like streaming and how some people just kind of dive too into it. I think that was part of my problem initially. Was like I just every day was thinking about that. Every day I wasn't in my old job at GameStop or when I was shooting video. Every time I wasn't there, I was in front of my computer live. And like my just things went to shit because of it. Like it's just like you lose track of like friendships. Like it's not great. It's not a good scene for you. But I don't know. Part of this too for me is like because of that I even noticed like. That part of myself was just gone where like I found it difficult to just even have normal conversations with people because I was just like I didn't go out with anybody. It was just like
so you don't know what's happening in the world.
I was like work stream and so this idea came about because I was like I do want to stream. I do want to make videos. I want to do stuff. But I also don't want to lose connection with people. So I was like, let's just do them both together. And this came about.
We're kind of just hanging out.
Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, shooting shit.
Yeah. We got a teleprompter behind the camera.
Yeah. Oh, that reminded me. When you were talking about how how you want to interact with your stream.
Yes.
One of the big things that I want to do for this when it's streamed is for us to have chat and to set up the Discord server so that we can have some of the chat come in and talk.
Okay, I like that.
So I used to do that before. Yeah, like almost like a little radio show, kind of like you can sit here and talk, hear us talk, and then we can talk back and forth again.
I'm completely fine with that.
Yeah.
One issue, I think that might draw I
Trolls.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah, careful, some of those people.
Yep.
Edit you out real quick.
Yeah.
If it's live, that's rough.
Yeah. I've done that kind of thing in the past.
Yeah.
We've even gone so far as to there was a guy who had been a subscriber for like 6 months at one point, and we're like, yo, dude, just come to my house. And he was on one of the podcasts. Yeah. And we just had him in there. I did not realize how young he was until he got here. He was not like super young, but he was like, I think at the time he was like maybe 17 or 16 or something like that. Yeah. And it was funny because like he drove out here, like he had his own car or whatever. He drove out here, and myself, Mark, and Neil were in here. And we're just like, all right, where's this dude? And then I just see this little skinny little kid. And I'm walking, I was like, oh no. Because we had like beers and stuff like normally we were drinking. No. I was like, all right, let's get rid of all that shit. Like, let's not go to jail.
Well, at least you got rid of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I knew you were about to say something.
No, you're okay. One thing I think might be an issue, and I've listened to maybe a total of 2 podcasts before where they've brought people into the chat with them. Microphone quality for other people on the other end, because sometimes you can't always hear that person, which is rough. But I mean, I don't want to knock anyone for having like bad equipment.
Yeah, sometimes people don't have the best like also, microphone, but
I don't want to, I
mean, not to say that these microphones they're okay. They're not.
I certainly hope people can hear us pretty well.
They absolutely can.
Yeah, exactly. And you know that. Yeah. But so we don't know what we're gonna get on the other end. You can hear like or whatever. You know what I mean?
So that was part of what. This is why it is at minimum a 2-man job. Yeah. And why I, not just for the different camera angles.
3 would be nice.
By the way, there were 2 other camera angles that I had here and can't use them. But shout out to Kim. Nexus of fate.
Nexus of fate.
But that would be part of what that person would be doing. Yeah. Where they could like vet that person in the Discord server.
Bring in Crammy Lad.
Maybe bring him a little.
I mean, so he knows about that stuff.
Yeah, he does.
You know, like he's the only other person that I know who.
It'd be him or my brother, one of the two.
Yeah,
those are the only 2 people that know about it that I know of.
Ken would want to do it.
Yeah, he might. Man, he's a busy guy.
5%.
5%. He's a busy dude.
I'd really like the Discord idea though, also just because it gets people questions going and stuff. And it gives us more to talk about. We've talked about a lot, but it gives us more to talk about also. And sometimes when we're live, it'd be a lot easier too. Yeah. So you're not just sitting there, but I guess it'd also suck if we got on a topic for like 30 minutes and then you got like 3 more questions and you're like, yeah, I'm sorry guys.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's the whole point of like that person be vetting those questions before they get to us. It'd also be vetting the people too. Like, that's the whole point of like. So the way I have my Discord server set up at the moment, I have like a bunch of different like voice rooms. One of them was for that reason, was so that like there's a waiting room for people to get into before they would just be on, even when on stream. Like if I'm playing with like just people in the chat. Yeah. Like if people want to like party with me in Apex or something like that, like there's a queue, and then those people go in the waiting room, and then the next person gets. So like have
you played with somebody?
Yeah, I've played with people on stream before. That's cool. Sometimes it doesn't go that well. Some people are not great. I'm not good either. I'm really bad.
Do you replay with them if it doesn't go well right away?
What do you mean? Oh, if it just yeah. You gotta get a decent run, you know. Yeah. I'm not gonna scum somebody to get in.
Right, peace, bro.
Granted, sometimes Apex Legends for a second. I hate when people are like, 5 teams have dropped in one spot. They come landing right behind. I'm like, why are you going there? Yeah, like that. They're gonna get the loot before you. Yeah, you're gonna get shot in the head with a fucking peacekeeper. Yeah, like I don't understand the lot. It drives me nuts. I hate it.
So. We're starting this out there. I hate Apex Legends for it crashing my computer.
Listen, it didn't crash your computer. All right.
The download crashed my computer for a good 3 to 4 hours. So you said
you won't install it, right? No. What if I install it?
I don't know. I think it's the server. Was it Cryodex? No, it's not Cryodex.
No, it's EA.
What am I thinking? Was
EA.
It EA?
Yeah.
Sports?
No, it's just EA. EA. I don't know what branch.
Is it ESC?
It's Respawn. It's the same team that did.
Maybe I downloaded it through something bad.
You didn't download 3A?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Matt Zeke was there.
Oh. Listen,
the Zeke Live.
You can't trust the ZekeLive.Twitch TV.
Twitch TV. We're shouting out everybody.
Yeah, everybody's getting a little shout out.
A few friends.
A little rub.
Dear Lord.
That's another thing I would like to do too. Zeke, yeah, that's true. That would be fun.
Maybe
that'd be interesting. I think.
Like, yeah, I want 25%.
Yeah.
I'm like, get out of here.
He shot out his computer company if he wants to. Yeah, you could actually talk to him about that for a little bit, like computers and whatnot.
You guys could get into a argument about that one.
Yeah,
I'll sit over there. I'll film.
I will literally grab that monitor that I have in there and be like, my God. What does it say?
How many hertz?
How many hertz does it say, bud? He's like, giving me so much shit. Anyway, that was the moment I found out those things were like higher refresh rate than his. I was like, fuck you. I love you, Matt. I love you to death. God, I was gonna talk about. I don't know. I forgot already. Yeah. Oh, no, I remember now. So we have a lot of friends that stream.
Yeah.
And I was thinking the other day, there's a channel, another YouTube channel that I watch a lot. Well, I don't watch them as much as I used to now, but they're hilarious. I should watch them more. Is Fitz. And Fitz is just one dude. Yeah. But he has another channel called The Misfits or just Misfits.
I think I know who that is.
Hilarious.
Okay.
They're some of the funniest dudes on the internet. Yeah. The fact that they're still monetized is wild because they say some crazy outlandish shit. But like it works for them, and I appreciate that kind of humor. So they kind of have this like thing, and I almost want to sit down and like analyze it because all of them make YouTube videos or stream, and they're almost always in everybody's in everybody's videos. Yeah. So it's almost like this cross like promoting thing that they got going on. Okay. Where like I found out about Fitz. I forgot who showed me it, but I found out about Fitz. Then I found out through Fitz about Zuckles. Then I found out through Fitz. It's another channel. And I found out through Fitz about Swagger Souls, which that guy's fucking hilarious. Okay. And he's got really good crew for the last video he put up about like he hit like 3 million subscribers or something like that. Jeez. And his whole thing is he wears like a little, like the little old Crusader helmets. He's got a little cross, like the little eye slits. He wears those everywhere to the point where like no one knows what his actual face looks like. Like there's no pictures of his actual face. Shown it or no? Really? So the thing is, and he always said like when he hit 3 million subscribers, he would show like his face. Yeah. And that was like a big thing. Yeah. So he takes off the fucking helmet. Yeah. And then it's just like a chainmail thing and it's covered underneath it. So they did one thing though. They flashed like they went to, I don't know if it was VidCon or some convention, right? Yeah. And they took a bunch of pictures of themselves and fans, and they just flashed them like hard cut, like just really quickly. Yeah. They said in those pictures was a picture of his face, but no one has figured out who it is yet.
Can no one edit it or whatever?
Like I've slowed it and paused it down and tried to figure out who it is, but like it's rough. Like it's just interesting. Like I just think it's cool that like you have all these friends. Yeah. That
I'm sure the CSI could figure it out.
I'm sure. Like that's it. He has shown his eyes, so I'm sure you could see those eyes and then find it in the thing and figure out who it is.
Height build.
Yeah. But I don't know. Those dudes are really funny. I'd like to make something kind of like that with the friends that we have that stream.
Do they do like sitting down?
They have a podcast.
Okay, they have a podcast.
Yeah, I think they have. It's just called the Misfits Podcast.
Other cities and stuff like that, or no?
They've gone to like Russia and shit and done some stupid stuff. Just like pissing on people's like I don't know. Like I would like to do that where I spend more time with you guys that are in this kind of thing. Yeah, like absolutely. It'd be fun.
I think you can get some good people on here. Yeah. Some decent people.
Yeah, I might end up having to just move stuff to the couch. I don't know if is that flash. I hope it's still recording.
Which one? Yeah, they're flashing. Red light in the top right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I was getting concerned there for a second. I was like, oh no. But yeah.
The last hour and a half stopped recording.
I mean, there's the recording on the computer, so hopefully one of them is good. Like as long as one of them is fine, that's all I need. I hate it. That drove me nuts with James, like back in the bread and butter stuff, where like we would record a whole video. It was great. We did one with Xander. It was so good, man. And then when I got back here to edit it, it was just bad. I don't know what happened on the computer's end, but like it just failed to record anything. And like I was just, we had audio but no video. I was just like,
is Xander on Twitch thing, or is he streaming? No, streaming.
I don't think so.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Awesome. Nope. The collective.
I would like to have him on for sure.
Yeah,
I think that guy is.
He'd be like, wow.
I don't know.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah. The thing was, we were playing this really shitty game.
Yeah.
It was basically like a Dungeons and Dragon clone, but like basically you played on the computer.
Yeah.
But everybody had their phone, and that was like their character.
Okay.
So like you could talk to NPCs without the rest of your friends seeing the conversation. Be like, hey man, you want us to go kill this dude? What if I kill this dude and rob this guy that's on my party? You'll pay me a little bit extra, and then the NPC will be like, yeah, I'll pay you a little bit extra. So you can like make deals with them without your friends.
How do you rob them?
You could like in the mission, you can like try to pickpocket them, and you try to like you roll for it essentially. Like there's a chance if you get it.
No.
They may not realize it. Like if they catch on, like what happened to my stuff? And you're like, I don't know, man. Like that's crazy.
But
like,
God.
So like in my head, I was like, this could be cool. We sat down to play it. It was me, James, Daniel, and Xander.
Yeah.
They hated it. They were just not into it at all. And but it ended up being really funny because they were just shitting on it the whole time.
Oh my
And then eventually Xander's just like, you know what? There's a lot of things I can do with my life, and this is not it. And then he just gets up and walks out of the room. It was funny. Like he was doing it to be funny.
Yeah.
But it was a great video. I wish we could like salvage that. That sucks, but
that's rough.
It was a good one.
I'd be into that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun. It's just I just love when people like don't take stuff seriously too. So
some guy yesterday while we were working told me to try out Dark Cells. I think
Dead Cells.
Dead Cells.
Yeah.
Dead Cells. I have no idea what it is, but he says your chat can interact with everything.
Right. They can influence the game a decent amount. There's a couple games like that actually now. I forget what there was one game that I played that was like that. I don't know. But yeah, Dead Cells is a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I never played it. I just watched a lot of people play it.
Yeah.
I wasn't super into the whole like procedurally generated like dungeon thing until I got this one game called Wizards of Legend. It's kind of like Dead Cells, but like it's
I have no idea what
I'll show it to you on my Switch at some point.
Have you ever heard of Wizards 101?
I have never played it before a day in my life.
Amazing.
You played it?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, really?
Grade, yes. And then I also played it again 2 years ago.
Jeez.
Yes. Amazing. I might have spent money on it also 2 years ago. I don't remember. So there was a certain point when, for all you Wizards 101 fans out there, they all know this. There's a certain point you get to in the game where there's this gate. There's plenty of gates in the game, but there's this one specific gate where you have to spend X amount of gems, which is like an impossible number to get to, or you could pay 10 to 15 bucks. And when you're in 5th grade,
You're just like,
your mom's like, no, what is this? And you're like, Mom, I need this. And she's like, no, this is just some crap money, you know? But now that I'm 20X years old, I can do all that on my own. So I got back.
I was like, let me get.
You know, I might go home today and install Wizards 101. Honest to God.
How many people are watching Wizards 101 on Twitch?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We can look it up.
Yeah, let's find out.
I don't even know if that's on there.
Oh, it's definitely on there. There's no way it's not.
That'd be something.
There's no way.
Someone's just watching someone with 2,000 views or something like that. I would lose my mind. Make Wizards 101 good again.
Oh.
What do we got? If there's more than 1,000 people watching this game, I'm losing my mind.
Why isn't it pop? Is it like apostrophe S or?
Oh, I have no idea.
Hold on.
Let's see if I can. Oh.
I just want to know. Oh, Wizard 101.
What do we got?
Take a guess. Take a guess how many people watch like viewing this as.
Can you see all the viewers in one scroll?
Yes.
I'm going to say a total of 968 viewers.
Big over. 158 people watching
in total.
In total.
Oh,
the first dude on the list has got 58 viewers, which is good on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Catch me in Wizards 101.
Yeah.
Live streaming.
Oh shit, dude.
What?
Warframe's #1 right now.
Warframe.
The game I was telling you to play that you refused to play. Like the that's why.
What, is there a tournament going on?
Nah, TanoCon's going on. Their convention.
Whoever knows.
Where they're showing off new shit.
What's behind it? Fortnite?
No, Fortnite's pretty low down. Okay. Counter-Strike is number 2.
Okay, that makes sense.
Overwatch is number 3.
That makes sense.
Fortnite is 4. Dota 2 because people.
Where's Team Tactics? People are talking about Team Tactics.
Team Tactics is actually right behind Dota.
Okay. Who's first right now on Dota Underlords?
Dota Underlords?
Yeah.
Dota Underlords is a little bit further down the list, man.
Oh, Dota. Oh, you're talking about Dota 2.
Dota 2. Yeah. I don't even see Dota Underlords on here.
Yeah, you might have to search it up.
Oh, there it is. They're number 35, which isn't bad.
Yeah. I think it's still on the upper. I think there's a bunch of people getting into it right now too.
I hate the fact that every time some other game does something good, League and Riot just like scoop it up, copy it.
Really?
Which, yeah, it's just like, I get it. I understand, like, competitive wise, you're trying to, like, you know, compete, stay ahead, but you all right?
Yeah.
Gotta go?
No.
Right.
Mo asked me if she could stay the night somewhere, and I was like,
oh, okay. I didn't hear what you said, but I'll find out later.
Good. Yeah,
I'll ask you. But no, like they every time somebody makes something cool, they're like, yeah, we can copy that, and then they get more popular than the thing that made it, which is business, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
I hate League.
Yes. Oh.
Hate League with passion.
You know who likes League? Shout out Justice Negron.
He actually streamed.
PP Boy 420.
He has a YouTube channel. I just don't know what it is.
PP Boy 420.
I don't think it's PP Boy 420.
I think it is. Look it up.
Nah, I don't think it is.
Maybe not, but could be.
Hopefully I don't get something
horrible. What if it just pops up him?
Definitely not.
4 million followers.
There's no PP Boy 420.
All right, I believe it.
There's a Lit Boy 420. Boy 420.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. I wish more people would play Dota Underlords. I think granted, I have not played, what is it called? Tiny Leaders or whatever?
Team Tactics?
Team Tactics.
What is it? Yeah, Team Tactics.
Team Tactics. I haven't played that yet.
I haven't either.
I'm not really inclined to play it, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Dota Underlords is great.
Yeah, I enjoy that game enough. I've been it. Check it out. Link in description. No, there's not actually going to be a link in description. I'm not getting sponsored for that.
Maybe you will.
Maybe I will.
And we just start playing Dota Underlords.
Yeah, just all the time. Actually, no, that would drive me insane. I have a bad problem with, like, I need variety in what I'm playing. I cannot sit there and play the same thing over and over.
So I'm one of those people that play Fortnite. Or did play Fortnite. But Dota... I still play. Absolutely. But Dota Underlords was introduced to me about a week and a half ago. And I have played 0 to none Fortnite. And almost as much Dota Underlords as possible. For what reason, I have no idea. I love the game. I don't know why. I've never played a game like it. But it's definitely something I like. So I'm not a variety person. I play 3 games. I play Overwatch, I play Fortnite, and I play Dota Underlords. When Call of Duty comes out, I'll play a little Call of Duty. But
you get it on PS4?
Probably, maybe. No, PC maybe.
PC's different. Man.
Depends if I have what word am I looking for here? Not streamers. Not if I have streamers. If I have followers and people want to watch it. Yeah, viewers. Excuse me.
You can always use a capture card.
Yeah.
I have 2 if you want one.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Helping me out.
Yeah.
I think zero to none money.
I
don't know how to set it up, so you're gonna have to teach me that too.
Literally one cable.
Okay, that's it. Enough. USB.
Yeah, it's USB cable and your HDMI cable.
Easy enough. I know what that is. That's 2 cables. You lied to me.
That's true. Technically, there's a power cable too. 3 cables.
Oh my gosh!
Big liar over here.
Kill him.
But hey, you see all those cables in my room?
Yeah, I did.
That's what happens.
I don't want.
Yeah, I know.
It will happen,
dude. Nah. You just don't be as lazy as I am with cable management. That's all.
Okay.
that's all it is.
You know what would be a good video? And I didn't know if you were trying to transition. Maybe take the camera, like be on the camera side, the cameraman side. Just go through Ken's room sometimes. That's all he's got here.
He used to stream and he didn't have a backdrop.
Life in a day with Ken.
Life in a day with Ken. It would literally be him posting stuff on eBay and buying stuff on eBay.
That's it.
That is and playing Dota Underlords. That's it. That's most of his day.
Now?
Yeah.
Streaming.
No, he doesn't stream it. He just plays it.
I was like, what?
He literally just he'll come home and then he'll play for a little bit, and then usually when I'm at work, he's on eBay. He's doing his eBay grind.
Wild.
And then every now and then he'll go to his job, and then come back home and go to sleep, and then does it rinse and repeat. But
he doesn't work much anymore, right?
He doesn't work there as much, but I mean, he makes more money from eBay than he does from his job. Yeah, that's his other job right now is eBay.
Oh, I know. I know what he does actually.
Yeah. So
middleman.
Yeah, he like it works for him. Like he was telling me about it, and I was like, that seems cool. Yeah. I will every time though. I take credit for all of his wealth because. So, funny story. There was when I worked at GameStop, they did this weird like employee sale thing.
Yeah.
Where they made a bunch of stuff on the website 1 penny. Terrible idea on their part as a business. I'm pretty sure we're not the only people that cleaned them out. But basically, they had like figurines and stuff on there for 1 penny.
Yeah.
So I told Cam, I was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna buy all this stuff." So that fucking. Angry Bird that was sitting on the couch, got that from there for 1 penny.
Yeah.
And so like I went through their website and I was just like, I want this. I want all of these. Like we just went and bought like a crap ton of stuff.
$10.
I think it ultimately cost us like $80.
Okay.
From this because we bought a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, here you go, Kim. And he sold so many of those things for like $20.
Yeah.
Like $5 here, $10 here that we bought for 1 penny.
Yeah.
And that was how his like eBay like thing just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Was he just made an obscene amount of profit off of that, and then from that point he's just been kind of building on it.
God.
Yeah.
That's absurd.
Yeah. It's
kind of like going to a auction for a storage unit.
I've never gone to one. I want to.
Yeah, I would do that too. I want to go to garage sailing also. Yeah. That's big.
That'd be fun. I think that'd be a good like little IRL stream.
Sam wants to do that also.
Duffy? Stager? Yeah. No.
No, Sam Stager, he wants to do it to look for cards. And because some people just have
I guess that could be a good.
I went with one guy once, and he found dual lands. Paid the person $30, made $500. I was like, okay. Yeah. I was like, come on, bro. Know your stuff.
I see that on like Craigslist every now and then where people are just like, yeah, I'm getting rid of this collection. And I look at the picture they have and I'm like, in like little small like cards in the picture. I'm just like, that card's $50. Like, but I don't know. Yeah, I would like to do that. That'd be fun.
Online is tricky though. Also.
Yeah. It's better off doing it. Yeah, let me touch it. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. So upset about that.
Oh, fake cards?
Yeah.
You
hear about that?
Offline?
Yeah. What? No, I bought a fake card in the store once. That was my first time ever doing it. Literally.
What was it? Oh, the
Liliana.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it. I was really angry, but
it happens. It's whatever. I find. It's just don't stream games that already have fake people. Like, it sucks, but you know.
But it's weird though. Sometimes some of my best streams have been those.
Yeah.
Like Apex Legends, when that thing was kicking.
Yeah.
Like I'd stream that so often, and I got so many viewers.
Yeah, a lot of people like those games.
Sometimes that's why it's like I appreciate the tips that I get from people online, and I try to put them into practice. But sometimes it's just roll the dice. Absolutely. Sometimes it just ends up working for you.
Shout out to everyone who knows the big ACC. We won't throw out his name, but his game just got out, a battle royale.
Oh yeah,
Fallout.
I'd been meaning to get that.
Fallout just got a battle royale, and he is super excited.
Yeah, I know he was talking to me about it the other day.
Yeah, it's so funny. He loves it. He goes, finally a game I can win at. And I was like, okay. So hopefully he can.
I gotta give that a shot. I think he's on Xbox though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had him as a friend on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We never played together.
That's the thing. I want to play on my Xbox, but ever since I moved it out of the area and it's been out here, I think it's been collecting dust.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
It happens. That's a nice Xbox too.
Little Xbox S.
Yeah, something like that. Slim. That's what that stands for.
It literally has Call of Duty World War II in it, and
Grand Theft Auto.
Not even.
Come on.
I had it. I got rid of it a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing it on PC. I bought that game 3 times. I bought on 360, Xbox One, and PC. Yeah, rough. Like,
rough.
I was like, I was so into it, and then like all my friends are playing, and then just when the heist came out, we did like 3 heists, and that was it. And we just never. All right.
You guys want to get back to Call of Duty?
Yeah. God, I can't. I hope that game is bad. God,
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've been shooting themselves.
I just the last one that came out, I was just like, yeah, you guys clearly made this game for Blackout.
It's gonna be.
That's it.
That's weird.
I'm so over battle royales.
Yeah.
I'm so done with them.
I'm not. I love it, but it's.
I want something new. I'm tired of everything having that. Like, I was playing this game that's like League called Battle Right.
Yeah.
They released a battle royale. I'm like, can you chill out with the battle royale for a second and like make something new? Like, God, it's so annoying. I hate it.
We need a. You know, not that I'm trying to close it out, but we need a signature closeout somehow.
I don't have one.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We'll definitely get some things. You know, I know this is your thing, but we're taking opinions on this. I want to be back for the 100th episode and the 200th.
So you can't come back for a whole 100 episodes?
Yep, 99. Come on, this is number 1, Joe.
Okay. I can't count. It's rough. Listen, I can
but
edit, I can edit videos.
After the 100th, then 100 episodes. So I want to be back here for 100, 200, 300, 400, 500.
Every 100 episodes.
Yes. Absolutely.
HB. Well, I think we can call it.
Do we pound it?
We pound it.
Boom.
Boom. Thank you for watching. TurnThree.
TurnThree.
Twitch.tv.
Spelled out.
TurnThree. TURNTHREE.
Yes. TurnThree.
TurnThree.
Thank you.
Check this guy out.
Appreciate it.
My good friend.
I appreciate the time here.
You're
Just
very welcome.
Joe-Yo.
Just Joe-Yo. Every now and then you'll see me go live. No schedule.
There we go.
Know.
You're gonna start I guess you're gonna try and put out a video what day for people?
On YouTube?
Yeah. So they can expect it.
These will probably come out every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
There we go.
Usually like 12 o'clock.
Hump day.
Yeah, hump day. Get you over that hump day.
Hump night.
Listen to 2 people or 3 people talk about whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe you're bored at work. Turn us on. Probably be on iTunes at some point. Do that.
We'll start taking.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care.
See you guys later.
Yeah.
How you do?
There it is. That's done.